days.
The portal.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going crazy. So we'll find out where Beck goes here soon.
All right, thanks,
right.
Adam.
Sure.
All right, we are stuck inside when there is something lovely happening outside, but don't you fret, you guys. Josh is bringing the outside
Power
in
of
for
video.
all of us.
Yes. Taking a flashback to about an hour or so ago where the sunset was just nothing but beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, out towards Seaside. Never fails to have a beautiful sight just like this as those high, thin clouds start to march their way on shore. Those are the prefrontal clouds as we prepare for some active weather to return for the end of this week. That's where we turn our attention to a live look at those clouds still marching their way along the coast, anywhere from Seaside out towards Lincoln City, expecting to see some not only increase in the cloud coverage and rain potential, but also a weekend of king tides. It starts tomorrow, takes us all the way through the 13th, which is Sunday. It's going to be the late morning hours to midday where we see the peak of the high tides, so use extreme caution. Keep a safe distance from the ocean, and if you are going to maybe head out to take photographs or videos, stay off those rocks, jetties, and logs, and never turn your back on the ocean. Much different picture for us now as we take a dry live look out over downtown Portland. 44 degrees is where we currently sit. We will start to increase that cloud coverage for the remainder of the night as our satellite and radar does show those cloud-free skies, at least through the Willamette Valley. There's those prefrontal clouds marching their way from the west to the east and eventually ending up across our areas. Our showers past forecast gives us the green bikes to go for the rest of the evening as we do anticipate the increase in the cloud coverage. But the dry, mild conditions we've been experiencing as of late, all thanks to this large ridge of high pressure taking up much of the western half of the country. Again, less than ideal for our friends down in Southern California, but out towards the Central Plains, that's where this driving trough is not only bringing a winter blast to the Central Plains, but also we're talking about snow in places like Dallas, Texas, a sight not all that common as we prepare for our next cold front to bring back some snow showers east of the Cascades over parts of Idaho and Montana, as well as the onshore flow. We'll keep that shower potential going for the later half of the day Friday, eventually into Saturday and Sunday, as well as kind of the dirty part of this high keeps the flow of moisture coming in along with the cloud coverage, but it does bring back those mild temperatures to the Pacific Northwest. Here it is all timed out. Hard to miss where that cold front is. This is about 6 a.m. tomorrow. Just a few light rain showers for the valley. Heavy rain for the coast. By our morning commute, the windshield wipers, they will be going at full blast as it continues to sweep its way through western Oregon and southwest Washington. We'll see a few dry pockets throughout the afternoon and evening tomorrow, and then a few light rain showers to continue to take us through the overnight hours and into Saturday morning as we do start to dry out those skies, but keep those mostly cloudy conditions. So how much rain are we talking? Filling up the bucket close to about 3/10 of an inch for us here in Portland and Vancouver, maybe closer to a ½ inch for some of our coastal spots as snow elevation levels dip back to about 1,500 feet. The good news is Saturday into Sunday, we actually dry out those skies, so that threat not necessarily going to be concerning for the valley locations as the Mount Hood area piles up the snow once again with multiple inches expected by the end of this week. Tonight, keeping those cloudy skies, maybe a raindrop or two before sunrise as we fall back into the upper 30s. Here's what's on tap for tomorrow. Along the coast, we're talking low 50s. It will be a very soggy start to the day, drying as the day progresses. A rinse and repeat scenario for the valley locations, low 50s. Again, a rainy morning and then slightly drier by the afternoon. A rain snow mix possible depending on your temperature and elevation out east, and seeing the return of some snowflakes up in elevation, again above about 2,000 feet or so. 7-day forecast. You can see that there's a shower potential Saturday, Sunday. Hey, maybe you weren't able to take down the holiday lights last weekend. This weekend, despite seeing those rain icons, a much better picture than what we experienced a week or so ago. As we dry out those skies, return the sunshine for much of next week. But look at those daytime highs, still riding out a few degrees above the average of 47 for this time of year. We're talking about upper 40s, although some chillier early morning lows are expected with temperatures flirting with the freezing mark, all because of those cloud-free skies. Not something we always get to say in the month of January.
No, it sure isn't. All right, thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
We'll be back.